Is it?
What's up with you? Time of month?
I've just heard about a car which has been torched over on Albert Road.
Right.
Well, you wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
Why would I know out about a burnt-out car?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you had a bit of beef with the owner of said burnt-out car. Police asked me if I knew anyone who could have done it, so naturally I told them all about you.
I don't know what you're talking about. After I left the bistro, I was banging in front of the telly.
You'll have to do a bit better than that, you silly charts.
Hey!
Do you want to slap?
Don't worry, you'll soon be back behind bars where you belong.
Hey, it's time you did one, pal.
Calm down, little fella.
Kev.
How sweet. You two deserve each other. Careful, though, mate. She's had more blokes than have passed through a Wembley turnstile.
Had you ever seen him? You're a million times better than that. Look, ignore his slimy little wind-ups.
He's proper baiting us, though, as if he wanted us to lamp him one.
Yeah, well done us. Now, if only you hadn't been stupid enough to torch his car. You better get yourself an alibi pronto. If he has shot you to the police, won't be long before he come knocking.
Is Tim about?
No, he's at work. Try streetcars.
What, it's not him I'm after. I need a bit of a favour.
It's just that Tim's talking about us getting married again and he still owes Kevin and Steve. We've got to watch the pennies. I mean, don't get me wrong, we are not poor. It's just
No, it's not about money. Could you just say that after I left the bistro last night that I watched telly with you and Tim? You know, if anyone asks.
Who would ask?
I don't know. Police, maybe?
What have you done?
No, I know. Last night, someone stole Ray's car and torched it.
Did you do it? Abby.
I might have. A bit.
A bit?
A lot. Oh, yeah, all right. I did it, but I did it. I deserved it.
Oh, Abby.
No, Sam, listen.
No, what happened to you staying on the straight and narrow?
I might have drifted. Oh, please just say I was watching telly with you. I'll no comment the rest of it.
What, and risk ending up back in prison?
Yeah, and if you don't, that's what I'll be heading.
That's all. Come on, careful.
Hello, hello, hello.
Bollocks.
You all right?
Yep. Yeah.
Been on hot stones all morning, that one.
You told me to get an alibi.
Well, Sally, of all people.
All I wanted her to do was say that I was in watching telly and I'd no comment the rest.
Yeah, but that's asking her to lie to the police.
Yeah, all right. Well, don't sweat it. Looks like she won't do it anyway. So Ray'll be right. I'll be heading back behind bars.
Hey, you don't know that.
I try to be a glass half full kind of gal, but...
Abi Franklin,
Yeah?
would like to ask you a few questions.
When DC Holden eventually waddles in here, I'll just steam in and knock him out.
Well, attacking the interviewing detective wouldn't exactly be a great start to the proceedings.
Smacking the biggest person in the room works in prison.
Yeah, well, that's exactly where you'll be headed if you hit a DC.
I'm joking.
I know, but it's not exactly the time for jokes, is it? So,
Did I touch the car?
did you?
I can never remember if you lot are like priests or lollipop ladies. Or whether you can keep a secret or you have to report it.
Abby, it's usually best if you're honest with me. If you did it, I would advise you admit it and then plead guilty.
OK, right, so, hypothetically speaking, yeah? What would someone like me be looking at if they admitted they'd done it, were charged and then found guilty in that?
Well, with your previous, I'd say probably 3 to 5 years.
OK, say someone had actually committed a crime, hypothetically speaking, again, yeah? Then say no comment to everything would totally be a good thing, wouldn't it?
No, not exactly.
You ready for us?
No comment. No comment.
Mr. Crosby then alleges that the keys went missing at the time you left. Did you take the keys?
No comment.
Are you going to be offering no comment to all our questions?
No comment.
I understand that my client isn't under arrest. She's just helping you with your inquiries.
Correct.
Well, then she's just exercising her right to no comment.
Look, all I'm trying to do is get some basic facts. A guy has his car nicked and torched. and points the finger at you.
But you have no evidence, no witnesses, and no CCTV footage that places my client at the scene when the crime was committed.
No, so all I'm asking is that we ascertain where Ms. Franklin was at the time of the offence, so we can inform Mr. Crosby that she categorically has no involvement.
I was in watching the telly.
And what exactly did you watch?
Well, I was channel hopping, you know, a bit of this, bit of that, now I'd rave about.
Do you know of anyone who can verify that you were watching telly all night? For the benefit of the tape, PC Garner has entered the room. Interview paused for a moment. Please excuse me.
What? I was watching telly.
All of those science channels. You know, the ones where they take like a load of sherbet and a bottle of lemonade to show you how the world was made. Is it that or how a rocket works? Can't remember now. Anyway, so it's been my downfall, that, not being able to retain any information.
Could you just stop talking?
Rude.
Sorry. It's relentless, Abby.
Apologies, but I'm going to have to ask you to hang around a little bit longer. Something's just turned up.
Well, unless you're planning on charging my client.
I'd appreciate your patience. Saves us all coming back at a later date, doesn't it?
Sorry, can you...
Am I annoying you?
No. Yes, actually, yes, that is very annoying. Thanks.
I just want to know what's going on out there.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Calm down.
What if they found some CCTV or some witness or some evidence?
Well, they can't have, can they? Because you didn't do it, remember?
Apologies for keeping you waiting. We've had a development in this case. Person's come forward to say that last night you were with them.
So that means I can go, right?
Would appear so.
Grant.
Thank you for popping in, Mr. Webster.
All right, Kev. Come on, then.